coming in off the bench in the first game. Our referee for this one, the ever-experienced Mike Adamson. So Japan set to ask some serious questions of Australia in this Pool B matchup. Alongside them, obviously, England and Scotland in this pool. Lucas was busy in that strong win against Scotland.
Good. Yeah. But
We are good to go in Las Vegas, Australia v Japan. Lucas with a couple of taps on the field turf and sends it up, sends it deep, which was how they played things against Scotland too, and that's a big shot coming in early as well from Foley. Good hustle from the get-go.
That's what you want to start the game. Just a lot of pressure, big tackle coming in, and all of a sudden you have possession inside the 22. Look at this here. Perfect timing. Feet was on the ground, smashing the Japanese backwards.
Crouch. Fine.
You're looking here for Cameron Clark in the midfield to
Stand up.
link with Greg Jeliadev. That little figure at the bottom of your screen, those two have formed a formidable partnership.
Crouch.
Quite often it'll be Clark drifting across the field and then switching with Greg Jeliadev. Let's see what they get happening here. Clark, dummies, goes himself. Big strong run, nice early touch for Clark. Lucas skips to the left and coming back to drop him is Goya. Numbers well marked here for Alavao. Just blasts through the first tackle. Grasp meters short. Now Japan scramble. They do well. It's scrappy stuff. Clark is back. Jeliadev picks it up from the base of the ruck and takes it the distance. There's a first 5-pointer, and it's going to the man they call Jelly.
Oh, Jelly, the strength and the power, spots the gap. The Japanese defense was very disorganized, but he put his head down. He knew he's going to score the first try of this game. A marvelous finish.
If you are watching on via Fox Sports back in Australia, you'll be wondering what's happening with the field. Well, explain it to our Aussie viewers, please, Dallin.
Yeah, so it's a turf field is what they call it, and basically it's made up of synthetic grass, and then of course underneath it you have little bits of rubber, and once you play it on that game, what a kick! It's sort of once you get home in the evening you'll have little pieces of rubber in your shoes and in your socks, but it's a very firm ground.
Most importantly, no burn marks. Australia are up 7-0. We've seen Jeliadev collect a ton of the turf there, and no dramas whatsoever. Terrific stadium, Sam Boyd Stadium, about half an hour away from Las Vegas Boulevard. Teams all staying at the Monte Carlo Hotel and Casino. And that kick is long, low and flat, and will beat them all into touch.
Clever play indeed, because now it's a line-out which tends to be a 50-50 sometimes. Australia putting the pressure on right now. They saw what Japan can do in that first pool game, and they don't want to give them possession.
Let's go outside. In and set. Push 2.
Fujita. Clean work at the back of the line-out. That's excellent from Japan, and here's Fujita wrapping around, and lovely hands too. Oh, coming in and making a big shot was for Alavao. And defence turns to attack. Lickety split for the Aussies, for Alavao. For Alavao. Over the top is Jenkins and Jeliadev across the park. Nice tight line there from McCutcheon. Good to see him back in the Aussie Sevens mix too, after playing Super Rugby with the Waratahs. Footwork is good from Lucas. Lays it back over the top for Japan is the captain, Kua Zuru, and he saves his team's bacon on that occasion.
No, he does. He was He's on his feet, grabbing at the ball, so it all rights to play it. It's not a good sign here for the Australian 7 side. Take a look here. Surging for the line. Great defense. Held him up about a meter short. Oh, and that knee felt very badly there.
I think that'll do us on the replay front for Tommy Lucas.
One you got a penalty for? Yeah,
So that may lead to Quade Cooper's injection into this one with Lucas down. It's a tough way for him to go down as he has a quick chat to new Aussie Sevens coach Andy Friend, formerly boss at the Brumbies in Super Rugby, and now finds himself as top dog with the Aussie Sevens team.
Cooper offered $1.5 million to switch to rugby league. So the Parramatta Eels turned it down to keep playing the rugby code, and thank goodness for us.
That was an eternity ago. Where are you getting your numbers from? Let me look after the Aussies. You can do the South Africans and the other 13 teams here.
My nickname's the Eel. That's why I was been following the Parramatta Eels for decades. Come on, Shawnee.
Oh, dearie me. There's our look at our top try scorers in the series, and the excitement machine. Sanatla and Rawatha have both got off to strong starts here too. Samoa Taloa, Perry Baker and Carlin Isles. I'll tell you what, if you've not yet seen Perry Baker's try from earlier today where he burnt the turf down Stanford here in Vegas, have a look, jump onto the World Wide Webs, Tasty World Rugby Sevens Twitter account via the Read Live. You can do it all again. And there's our top tacklers, and no surprise to see our Blitzbocker at the top.
That's right. Chris Dry wearing number 1 on his back and number 1 in our hearts. He has really been phenomenal on defense. And we're looking at the top carries next year. Waka, of course, from Fiji has done a brilliant job there to top that. Our man Gavin Lowe from Scotland, right up there too with John Stone.
Yeah, Samanafa Rawatha was enormous against France earlier. Gavin Lowe, yeah, he was good, wasn't he, in their loss to Australia, and then splitting them and opening them up. More often than not are those flyers at the top. Vladimir Ostrushko, I know that our co-commentator Carl Tanana has a huge rap on Vladimir Ostrushko from Russia. He's in the mix too. And then, wow, of course, there's 4 Fijians, top of the pops in the offload side of things. They do it in their sleep. And there he is, Vladimir Ostrushko again. Even the captain, Osea Polinisau, in there as well for the Fijians on the offload front. And then points are coming thick and fast for Varama Volvo. Amazing that there's no New Zealander on that list, of course, with a high turnover of injuries. Oh, no Aussies either. There you go. A couple of dramas there for the men who sit across the Indian Ocean. Hang on a second, no, the Pacific Ocean. Which ocean is it?
I didn't do that well in geography.
The Tasman Sea, of course. That's why we have ourselves trans-Tasman clashes.
You wanted me to leave you to the Aussie trivia, and now you're letting us down.
Geography's no strong point. So Lucas goes off the field. Let's hope it's nothing too serious for Tommy Lucas. Gets carted off.
You tapping?
You've got your man Quade Cooper on. He's playing sweeper right now.
Sitting in behind in the bright orange boots, all the way from Toulon, where he plies his trade for the moment, alongside Brian Habana, who was excellent with his first touch in Super Rugby. What will that do back in South Africa, Darren?
Oh, I mean, people have watched Sevens for many years, but now with Brian Habana turning over, there are a lot of traditional South African rugby fans that are switching to Sevens, especially with the Olympics on, and that is great to see him in action, as is Quade right now. Let's see if he can put a couple of dance moves on.
Oh, that's a great tackle from Cameron Clark. He's got a strong set of shoulders on him, Clark, and he jammed them in there. Now he'll have to get back in cover. Cooper makes his first tackle in the world of sevens. It's a good one. Japan doing nicely there via Hano.
First man.
That's a sharp bit of work at the breakdown. Here's Cooper. Cooper goes to the other playmaker, Fala Arval, and he goes back to Quaid, says, well, I can shift the ball with a little bit of fizz too, Quaid. Nice clean out there. Jenkins, the captain, hasn't had to do a whole lot. Either in this match or the opener scored the one try. Cooper, nice flat ball, and across it goes to Arval. Arval, fantastic. Splits the defence, dots it down. Australia go clear by 12.
Man from Melbourne and Victoria. Arval. Be dangerous every time he touches the ball. This time he gets that great left foot step and the shoulders working as well, bumping players off. He's a small but strong ball carry by this young man. He looks good with that fresh haircut as well.
Starting to establish himself as one of the first picked in this Aussie squad is Allen, and it's off the post, kicks left and slips on through. Conversion's good. Quaid has his first points in 7s, and Australia are up by 14. That's a flashy set of wheels on the bottom of Quaid's pins, that's for sure. That's all Vegas. Okay, let's see what Japan can get happening. Sojima did well to take the restart, and that's not going to help them. Australia looking to extend here for Arval on the switch to Jenkins, the captain. Blast through the tackle of Sojima. Cooper looking for runners. Cooper goes back with a no-look flick pass round the back. Missed the man, but ball still with Australia. Now the long ball goes to Clark. Clark goes one further. Gelyadev scored the first. Gelyadev has the third, and that is sharp work from the Aussies.
No, it certainly is. Quaid Cooper showing his presence here. Oh, just a no-look back inside flick. It's lovely to watch, but good presence of mind to let it go there by McCutcheon. And then on the outside, of course, there's no stopping speed. Gelyadev over, and that'll bring us to halftime.
11. Let's hurry up.
Cooper looking to whip through the extra two. Hey, from out wide, no problems for Cooper. Smashes it through. Australia lead Japan 21-0. Well, how do they get back into this one, Dallin? They've been struggling for field position. Who do they need to look to?
Yeah, it's the man, Lamano Lameki. He's had a couple of good runs earlier today. He needs to get ball in hand, and they can't afford to give it away. Once Australia have it, it's good night, nurse.
Second half underway. Australia, Japan, and that is overcooked. On it goes. Ball gets tossed right back to Australia, who will launch via a free kick on halfway. So crucial, your restarts in the world of sevens.
Let's go. Come on.
Cooper out the back too for Laval. Already has one try. Terrific strength in the tackle for Laval. Cooper. There's some sharpness about his passing now. Foley slips it back to the skipper. He's tackled well by his opposite number, Koyoshima. Cooper holds the pass, floats it long to Fa'alavau, who steps on it. He's brought down nicely just inside the touchline. Cooper goes hard and sharp to Clark. Oh, that line from Clark off Cooper is pure, and Clark has his first in Vegas.
Cameron Clark just setting it alight here, busting up the midfield like a solid centre. And you're right, Cooper has been very accurate in this game. Wonderful ball, but it was the speed that did it. Beat the first two, and the sweep was flat-footed. He got the fend in the face. Keep the change.
How good the line off Clark. Kids, if you're watching and you want to hit it sharp and fast and score a couple of tries of your own, that's how you do it. Cooper's conversion's good, and Cameron Clark chases Pez Miller, who I know is watching on back in Australia on the central coast of New South Wales. That's out on the fly.
Yeah, I got you.
How happy do you think you'd be, Dallin, Andy Friend, after what he's seen so far of his men?
Yeah, I think it's a vast improvement here in this second game here, because tough competition, Japan. You never know what they're going to do. Very dangerous, of course, with ball in hand. They've held it very strong, and of course, if they keep this up, they can have 2 games conceding 0 points.
The switch ball there is good, and then they go to the man that Dylan Stanford said needs to get more touches, Lameki, and this is much better. Oh, that looked to be high. Making the tackle was Boyd Killingworth, the abrasive back row in the 15s game, now having fun in the World Sevens. Here is the captain, Gurfu, and darting in and out is Fujita, just short of the line. Begin going is Lotte Tindiri, he can't get through, and now they come back to Lameki, and he's so strong, Lameki. Slips it out the side, plants it down for Japan's try against Australia.
Much better stuff here from the Japanese. This is how they looked in their first game against England. And this power, nice duck, steams out with 2 players on his back. It's Lameki, the captain that leads from the front.
Japan all qualified for Rio, so too Australia. And that's bearing down on us. The first weekend of August. And what a run-up we'll have as well with the 10 events on the HSBC 7 Series. The kick, he's on its way. No good. There's the try scorer, Lamana Lameki, and it's 28-5 with the green and gold ahead. An enormous restart, has got some serious hang time on it. Jenkins takes it, and
Right in there.
tackling in the air is a call.
It's definitely one thing the referees watch out for in case you smash somebody with an awkward fall. Cooper will just put this one long.
So Australia will go on and play against England tomorrow, day 2. Saturday here in Las Vegas. McCutcheon can't get his hands on that one, and it's scrappy at the back.
So Japan will get a chance here. Look for their second try here if they can. Substitute coming in. Takunaga comes in as well, wearing number 3. Looks like Lameki leaves the field.
Time on.
So just the one game to come tonight following this. It'll be England and Scotland going at it.
Set.
England will be looking to post their first win after drawing with Japan earlier today. Across the park, the pass goes from Lotte Tungiri to Matsui. Taps up now. Getting a good shot on that. Up top is Cooper looking to rip it away. Good strength from Quade Cooper, but he'll still stay with Japan. Tingiri. Smashed by Jenkins. Good hustle. There's McCutcheon, and now this is going to sit up and get kicked away. Oh, he's going to need some help there. Toyoshima. The Aussies have come from everywhere, and knock-on's the call.
Huge pressure put on by the Aussies in their canary yellow.
You ripped it out the tackle. Ball never hit.
That'll get you a smack in the chops.
That's Australian gold, my friend, is what you meant to say.
Correct.
There's no time.
5 metres out. The Aussies looking to add another score here in Vegas.
The ball wasn't a maul.
Foley here looking to feed the scrum. And Quade Cooper just in the pocket in behind.
Set.
Midfield is Kingston. Cooper reaches back. Steps out of one. Stands and buys time for his teammates. And here comes Paddy McCutcheon. The catch dots it down. Back on the circuit and doing it easy on that occasion.
That's right, sustained pressure here. McCutcheon debuted in 07-08. Shows the experience, glides through, puts an end to this match. They let in 1 try today, did the Aussies, but they'll be very happy with their performance.
Conversion is perfect. Quade Cooper makes every conversion count, and that helps his side to a 35-5 win against Japan.